September 11th changed the world forever. Yet from this tragedy, remarkable stories have emerged. Countless stories of humans, but compelling stories of animals as well. Stories of survival, triumph, and healing. In this hour, we'll go inside Ground Zero with the NYPD K-9 unit.
We were looking for everybody in there. Those are New Yorkers, those are our neighbors. We wanted anybody we could find at any time.
We'll see a fallen fireman's promise fulfilled with the gift of a new puppy.
Joey died at the World Trade Center, so we didn't get to get the puppy. But now we got him. Yeah.
And we'll learn how the unconditional love of an animal can help heal our wounds.
I love you.
We love you too.
These are the animals of Ground Zero that beat all odds. These are their stories. As the events unfolded on September 11th, animals and their owners ran for their lives. Patty Doria was one of them.
My dogs are really pretty much my kids. I had them for 4 years constantly, and you know, one is just as important as the other, but Leon just seems to always find trouble.
Patty and her pugs, Leon and Daisy, lived 1 block from the World Trade Center.
I was 2 blocks southeast of the World Trade Center when the Southern Tower fell. That's when we heard the loud noise and then the gray cloud. I was in total panic. Everybody started running. We ran around the corner. I realized at that point that I wasn't going to outrun it, so I just sat down and had my dogs with me. The cloud overtook the area. You couldn't breathe, so it was going into your mouth, and it just turned pitch black, and there was just total silence, and that's the point where I lost Leon.
343 firefighters lost their lives at the World Trade Center, leaving behind countless grieving friends and family members.
It was my birthday, September 9th. It was a Sunday. We'd spent most of the day together, and then I was supposed to see him Tuesday after work. It didn't happen. That's the last time I saw him.
Julia Corrales and her boyfriend Joe, a New York firefighter, had great plans for the future, including buying a dachshund puppy. Joe's fellow firefighters wanted to do something for Julia.
We got together and we got the dog for her.
After weeks of anticipation, Maddie arrived from the West Coast.
Hi. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so perfect.
Oh, look at the kisses. Oh, just kisses.
Mike Hingson, a sales manager for the computer company Quantum ATL, has been blind since birth. On September 11th, Mike was at work on the 78th floor of World Trade Center Tower 1.
What we heard was kind of a loud bang. We felt it as much as heard it. And the building began to sway. It just kind of started going over like this. We kind of said to each other, is the building going to go over?
Mike's first thought was to get to Roselle, his guide dog and loyal companion over the past 2 years.
What we needed to do was to get to the stairs. So we walked around and eventually ended up in what I believe is stairwell B.
Mike smelled jet fuel almost immediately. He knew they had to move fast if they were going to make it down 77 flights of stairs.
We finally got down to the bottom of the stairs and out into the lobby of One World Trade Center.
By the time the second tower fell, they were 1.5 miles away in Chinatown, finally safe enough for Mike to stop and call his wife, who hadn't known for 2 hours if he'd made it out alive.
And when I told her I was okay, she was crying. We both kind of were. I've learned to have confidence and trust in her, because in reality, she's my eyes. Shall we speed up? Let's get her.